Hello, everybody. Welcome to the United Way. I hope you're all doing well. Happy weekend. And yeah, I want to talk about a topic which we are all getting tired of, and it's about this guy, De Jong, Frankie De Jong. I want to explain to you guys step to step, just in 10 minutes. So please give me your ears so you should understand what was really going on with De Jong till now. And I want to tell you the situation in which United are. I know if you don't know, United has just made a second bid for De Jong. And guys, before I start this, please smash a like on the video. Thanks for all of you who click on these videos and watch them because we are sharing, we are United community. If you have something, some information, you can drop it down and we will discuss on it. It's not about writing the idiotic fake news and we are not news or a news outlet. We are a fan channel. So please put that in your mind when watching. My advice for you straight away is that in most of these Facebook groups, people just, write things out there just because they want to create attention. In our channel, we try to discuss with you fans the news which is out there and try to ask your opinion. Like now, I want to ask you, do you think it is worth Manchester United paying 85 million euros to buy Frankie de Jong? Drop your comments below. I want to know because some of us pretend to be Manchester United fans and we don't want to get engaged. Tell me, do you think Manchester United should spend 85 million of their transfer budget to buy a player who doesn't want to play for us, who doesn't want to come for us? Play for us is too much, but come for us. But anyway, I just want to explain to you some of the updates, the big news here. The big news here is that Barcelona has raised some money. They have raised like almost 700 million euros. And how have they done this? They had a meeting. I remember if you watch my last video, I told you guys this week was very important for Barcelona. Was important also for Manchester United bringing De Jong to the club because Barcelona, one of the main reason that Barcelona willing to dish out or sell De Jong is because of firstly they need money, secondly they need to control their salary cap because if you didn't know, De Jong is the highest paid player in Barcelona. He was the second after Messi and now he is the highest paid player because the rest they have dished them out. De Jong is ending a week 350 million euros, which is over 300 no 350 350,000 euros, sorry, not million. Oh, I need some coffee this morning, which is like over 300,000 K in pounds a week. So that is a massive sum of money. That's a huge salary for football. So Barcelona, for them to be afloat, they need to streamline their salaries. They need to streamline their salaries, so they shouldn't be spending a lot. So that may be one of the incentives that Barcelona will be willing to sell De Jong because the club is more important than the player. This is just very logic. Guys, please, if you're learning something, smash a like on this video, guys, because we as fans need to also know the truth. It's not about news, liking or watching a video. You need to understand. So Barcelona held this meeting. They accepted to sell some stakes, right, of their image rights. Is accepted to sell some stake on their image rights, and also to their marketing company, which is BLM, right? Barcelona marketing company. They accept to sell certain stakes there. So you do have some information here, which I can read them here, so you should understand. They voted for them to authorize them to sell their marketing right. They voted for like 568 people voted for them to sell their rights, and 65 no. So Barcelona will survive. They will survive. They have accepted to sell their brands. They have sold like 10% of their value, right, to on the stock. So that has helped them to raise this money. So with them now having raised this money, that was on Thursday, Barcelona is not put in a position in which they have to really sell. That is true. But I will tell you now why I think Barcelona is going to sell. I think if you watch this video for some minutes, you will understand why Barcelona needs to sell. They don't have to sell, but they need to sell. Barcelona is trying to create a team that they can be financially capable of running for many more years. For them to do that, they have to place a salary cap. Like there's some clubs like Liverpool who do have salary caps, but we have clubs like Manchester United that does not have a salary cap because our CEO Ed Woodward destroyed the team by just spraying money on players and causing all this unnecessarily conflict. in terms of salary. That's why you saw players were not playing well. But anyway, going back to the point, the reason why I think Barcelona will be glad to sell De Jong is just to cut that let me say roughly 1 million euros a month on the player. 1 million euros a month on the player. That's if you times it by four, that's over 1 million euros, right? For just a player, one player. So I think that's massive sum of money, and that's footballing money. It has nothing to do with marketing. And Barcelona will be glad to cash in on that player. But I will tell you, look at it the other way. Barcelona is demanding 85 million euros. 85 million euros is roughly, let me say, 80 million pounds or something of that sort. So United will need to break the bank to bring De Jong. And one of the reasons, for those of you who are saying, why have United not bought a player? Why have United? We have been told by our sources that the main reason why United haven't bought their players is simply because Eric Ten Hag sees Frenkie de Jong like a main instrument of Manchester United playing the way they want to play next season. So he is a pivotal player for Manchester next season. So being a pivotal player for Manchester next season, United board bringing a new manager in the team are trying to do everything to get the player on board. You know, if you've been watching the channel, United made a bid of 60 million euros and some add-ons, and Barcelona turned it down. But United has come out with a second bid this night, which is a bit closer to 70 million. But obviously, I'm not sure if Barcelona is going to accept it. But Barcelona in a situation which they want to cut their salary, and we have even been told that for De Jong coming to Manchester United, he will need to cut also in salary. He will need to reduce his salaries, which he was willing to do that staying in Barcelona. I think they accepted something like a 250k for him. So it's a bit fishy time. For me, when it comes to De Jong, guys, I just want to tell you guys I will tell you guys that in the coming week, we will have to iron this out, because personally, I don't know if you have the fatigue. I have the De Jong fatigue. I hate talking about this De Jong thing. This is a deal that has pulled on for 7 weeks now. We talked about it's like all over 6 weeks since our under 18 won the FA Cup in Old Trafford. That's when we start hearing about De Jong coming to Manchester United, if you guys remember. So I personally would like to hear your view and tell me if what you think about this deal as a United fan. It is very important because your opinion matters, guys. Your opinion matters for in regards to De Jong, because De Jong has been interviewed twice and he hasn't showed any effort of being flexible on the idea of leaving, but he has been very political, showing more loyalty to Barcelona. And yeah, I can understand the problem here with Manchester for you and for most of you who think that Manchester United, that players don't go to teams because the teams are not in Champions League. That's a big lie. Champions League is not really the issue. For Manchester United to stop losing players because of Champions League, they have to be out of the Champions League for long. And whether you like it or not, I am very sure United will have a capable team to be at least the fourth this season coming. To be in the top four in the UK. So Champions League is not really an issue. So going back to another news here, you have players. United are trying to lend out players. Henderson, Dean Henderson, the goalkeeper. United is negotiating with Nottingham Forest for a contract, for a loan contract, which I think is bizarre, because loaning Dean Henderson for 1 season and paying some part of his salary in Nottingham, and he wants to go and play the World Cup. It's a funny one. It's a funny one. I think United would have catching on him. I think Dean's value now is roughly within 30 and 40 million pounds. He's a good goalkeeper, but unfortunately, the first goalkeeper, David De Gea, is just in a different league. So Dean Henderson will be leaving. I mean, there are greater chance that he will be leaving. We also have Tuan Sebi, which we're not sure if he's going to be next year. It's a bit it's a bit difficult situation for United now, especially all the fans, because when we see other clubs buying all these players and being active in the market, and it's a bit frustrating. But again, I just want to repeat this. I want to reiterate this, that the main reason why United haven't started doing buying is because of this guy we're talking about, the De Jong. because if De Jong, as I said, De Jong Salah, if De Jong's situation is dealt with, United can move forward because bringing in De Jong will cost us more than half of our budget. Talking about budget, we have heard a lot about Manchester United that our budget this year is 120 million pounds. Our budget this year is even less than 100 million pounds. I mean, there's a lot of trash going on in the Manchester United community. The whole team, there was a feeling that the whole team they are on holidays because if you look at United's Twitter account, you look at Manchester United, also MUTV, the football channel, they don't talk about today's information. They are all about history, Berbatov's goals, all the ex-players, you can see that the whole Manchester United community actually are on holidays. So my personal opinion is that I think in the coming weeks, right, United will have to start hitting hard. We are trying to get a deal there with De Jong. If we get this deal with De Jong, I know we will start bringing in players. So guys, be patient. I'm sure United will sign somebody next week. We need to know about this De Jong stuff because a second bid is going in already for De Jong. And yeah, guys, if you did learn something on this video, please smash a like on the video and share it, and subscribe, guys, because I would like to hear from you. So if you subscribe, you drop your comment, we will always get back to you. So without all else, thanks for watching, and talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.